This is Canada's coastline, which is said to be the longest in the world. This coastline is 243,000 kilometers long, and this magnificent coastline is just one of many reasons why Canada's geography is almost perfect. So in today's short documentary, I will show you why Canada's geography is better than any other country in the world. Let's start with this coastline. Even though Canada is only the second largest country by territory, it has the longest coastline in the world. Approximately, it is 151,019 miles long. And for you to imagine how long that is, if you walk from end to end of this coastline, say 12 miles per day, which is around 19 kilometers, it would take you over 30 years to reach the other end of this coastline. But wait, how does it matter though? Why does having the longest coastline give Canada an advantage? Well, aside from having the potential to be the longest beach in the world, having a long coastline has the potential to capture more carbon dioxide per unit area than any other natural system and can protect inland areas from sea level rise due to climate change. Anyway, aside from the richness and natural resources that the sea can offer, being near the ocean is a huge boost to a country's economy. What more if you have the longest coastline? And that's the huge advantage of Canada when it comes to transportation goods and maintaining its presence in global trade. Having a long coastline gives them access to the ocean. According to 2022 global trade statistics, Canada's annual merchandise exports increased by 22.5% to $779.2 billion, while the value of annual imports rose by 19.9% to $757.4 billion. Imagine how many transactions Canada has been doing every year with other countries. It only means Canada's relationship with other countries is healthy. Thanks to their longest coastline, they are able to transport goods by sea with ease. But the coastline is not the only world record that Canada's geography has.
You mean there's more?
You see, Canada also holds the record for having the largest source of freshwater in the world. And it's little wonder the St. Lawrence Maritime Estuary, a place where fresh and salt water mix. The St. Lawrence River is one of the world's major rivers, flowing into the estuary and gulf that share the same name. This river is acting as a vital artery for Canada's economy and supply chain. Why? Well, you can navigate this river for transportation goods and products because it provides nearly 1,200 kilometers of navigable waters that link the Great Lakes and the heart of North America to the Atlantic Ocean. And not only that, around 8,000 commercial vessels sail this marine highway every year, carrying more than 100 million metric tons of cargo. Approximately, the St. Lawrence Seaway contributed more than $16 billion to the Canadian economy, according to the study conducted by the Chamber of Marine Commerce. Anyway, that's one of many reasons why the geography of Canada is perfect for their economy. The next one is this other world record, which is the oldest rock in the world. According to the scientific study, these bedrocks that can only be found in Canada are estimated to be 4.28 billion years old. But what is the big deal about it? Well, you see, the Earth itself is said to be a 4.5 billion year old planet, and to have bedrock that is almost the same as the age of the Earth only shows that it already existed almost from the beginning. And having these rocks in your geography is a great privilege. And because of that, Canada contributes a lot to the research and study of the Earth, and scientists say that they may have found the oldest life on Earth in Canada. They pertain to signs of organisms that can be found in those Canadian rocks. I already mentioned the Great Lakes in Canada, but did you know that there are about 879,800 lakes in this country? Well, that is true, and actually, the total count of lakes around the world is 1.42 million, so it means almost 62% of those lakes can be found in Canada. How amazing is that? And because of that, Canada is also considered to be one of the countries with the highest supply of fresh water. In fact, this country is ranked 4th in the ranking of countries that can produce fresh water. Again, thanks to 879,800 lakes, because Canada's has the world's longest coastline. It is not surprising that they also have the longest freshwater beach in the world. It stretches 14 kilometers along the shore of Lake Huron's Georgian Bay. Anyway, there's a lot of beautiful things that you can see in Canada. Though Canada is only ranked 27th when it comes to world tourism, it's still a big help to their own economy. Because in 2021, Canada recorded a total of 3.06 million tourists, and that generated around $13.09 billion for their economy. Well, of course, there's no perfect thing in the world, and that also goes for Canada's geography. Although this country's geography helped them a lot to become one of the first world countries, we still cannot say that Canada's geography is perfect. You know, Canada is the second largest country in the world, so it has a variety of climates. The northern part of Canada is extremely cold, and some parts are warm. But if you're going to rank all countries by geography from best to worst, then Canada must be the number one.